This is so funny. I haven't gone live in, I think, like, actually years. And it's weird. Like, I can't hear anyone talking. This is crazy. Okay. Time to monologue. Hi. Hi. Taylor, I just texted it to you. I think I can pin the comment if you can just comment it. But it might be too long. Okay, hi, everyone. Hi. 5 years of Death by Cheerleader. What the fuck? Isn't that crazy? I feel like, should I, like, put it on in the background for ambiance? This is so funny. Well, hi. I can't believe it's been 5 years. Like, it actually does feel stupid and weird. It feels like I don't know, this just feels really insane. And I know that, like, that's how a lot of people, Death by Cheerleader is how a lot of people found me. And, like, I don't know, it just feels very surreal. It really feels like the start of my career, and, like, in some ways, like, the highest point I've had. So yeah, if you've stuck around, like, thank you. Genuinely thank you for sticking around and caring enough and everything. So if you're here for the auction, I'm just gonna read the rules and then I'll reiterate. Yeah, because it's 6 now. So hello, welcome. Maybe I'll give it like 5 more minutes to, like, let people come in. But how are we doing? Oh wait, there's people typing. I've been, like, I, like, can't look at anything. Hold on, I'm scrolling back through. Hi. Hi. We were lucky to see you in London when you played Moth. Oh, that was a really fun show. I think did we just play there once or did we play there twice? I think it was just once on the headline, but that was really, really fun. I loved a lot of the Europe shows, and I don't know when we're gonna be able to go back. So I hope soon. I really just want to be touring more in general. Okay, I think I'm caught up on the chat. Hi, my mom is here. My mom thinks my hair is serving. Thank you, Mom. I got it from you. I agree, time is wild. Yeah, I know. 5 years is crazy. And, let's see. Might be because you're not allowed to paste a comment to avoid spam. Oh, sorry, I'm reading text from my manager. My manager is trying to help me figure out posting the rules. I think it's too late. Type okay, yeah. I just got out from the Hayley Williams show. Ooh, how was it? I've heard nothing but great things about the Hayley Williams show. I see videos, and I love everything that I've seen. I know she plays a theremin. Did she play a theremin at the show? I really want to learn how to play theremin. Okay, well, here's what's gonna happen if we're auctioning. Here's what the rules are gonna be. So we're gonna place bids in the chat, incrementally go up by 5. So, like, I'll just show you the vinyl. We'll do a little ooh ah. So here they are, unopened. I said this in my video yesterday, but these were, like, the first pressings, the pre-order copy. They're on white vinyl. I have my personal copy so I can show you the vinyl. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, these come with a poster. They come with a big double-sided poster and a download of the album, so you can have it digitally as well. Oh, is Shelby here? Hi, Shelby. Shelby from Pom Pom Squad, everyone. Shelby's in the chat. Hello. But yeah, okay, so we have these are the vinyl. I think my copy doesn't have the poster in it, but I'll show you what it all looks like. And then I have the zines that I'm gonna give to the winners are a lot nicer. This is my copy, so I think I got like a tester, basically. Did anyone else just hear a scream? I did. That was terrifying. Okay, I think it's fine. I think everything's fine. So yeah, mine is, like, I think actually literally printer paper, but the zines that you guys will get are actually really nice. They're, like, on this cardstock, so they're a little bit more durable. This one has kind of a fucky corner, but I think it's okay. Okay, so this is what the vinyl looks like. This this white vinyl. It's so cute. We did pink, which was like the Vinyl Me Please exclusive. And then this white one was the pre-order, and then we did a red one. And I don't remember. I think the red one was just like nice and fun. So yeah, this is the vinyl you'd be winning. And the poster, I know it's double-sided. One is like the main press photo. I think it's just me. And then the second photo is a like BTS photo from the Head Cheerleader video where we're all on the football field and everybody's glittery and it's really cute. And then it comes with, this is the photo that has all the liner notes on the back. And I remember when we did this shoot, it was just like at a studio in Brooklyn, and it was in the summer, and this dress is wool and like plastic basically. There's like this kind of plastic like snakeskin, and I was wearing these like vinyl gloves and I was sweating like a fucking dog. I genuinely like went delirious during the shoot, and it made me like make all these really creepy faces, but I think it ended up perfect for that exact reason. These are some of my favorite photos I've ever done still to this day. Talking to cheerleaders, you did a fantastic job with the popular video versus the original. Thank you. I have always loved that video. I found it when I was in high school and I just became obsessed with it. And also coincidentally I started Pom Pom Squad in my bedroom in high school, and I think it definitely played a role for me in kind of my like reinvention or like my take on the cheerleader, you know what I mean? Yeah, I love music videos, I love movies, and I think like I used to be an actor, and I think my want to be an actor was kind of like just a misplaced love of film. I think I wanted to be in movies, but like literally like be like inside the movie, like not an actor in the movie. So, okay, that's the vinyl that we're gonna be bidding on today. So let's talk rules. Yeah, we're gonna place bids in the chat. I'll talk about when I'll do a little starting to let everyone know that we're starting. Yeah, ideally everyone incrementally goes up by 5. So let's say like it started at 25. The next one would be 30, then 35 until we get to an amount that is the highest amount. And then this is how numbers work. And then after the live stream, whoever wins, I'll DM you with a link to purchase, and you'll put your address in and everything. Shipping is $10. And then international shipping, if you want it shipped internationally, I just have to calculate like the weight and the cost. The reason I don't ship merch internationally is just because I ship everything by hand, and it was so expensive. Like when I was shipping internationally, it was just costing more money than I can really like, one, feel comfortable like charging people as a smaller artist, and two, like it just was, I was like dumb honestly, and so I would just undercharge people and then get like super surprised at the post office when they were like, oh, it's $100 to get this 3-pound package to whatever. Okay, we're all good? We all understand the rules? We're all happy? Do we want to start the bidding? Are we like ready? Are people here who want to bid? And if nobody wants to bid, should I just like not do the bidding at all? Who wants to bid? Is anyone here to bid? I'm waiting for answers. I think there's a little bit of a delay as well. 100. Yeah, it was like $100 for the shipping, which was crazy. Not always. That's not always the case, but that was a thing. I just ordered the 5th anniversary shirt to an American friend to ship it to me. Aw, that's really cool. I'm sorry you had to do that. But that's really cute and cool. And I really do want to like make it work one of these days. I just haven't figured out a way to do it that like is like sustainable for me right now as a small business. Okay, so it seems like there are some people who want to bid, and so we'll do some bidding in the chat. I'll yap in between bids. I'll keep an eye on the chat. But yeah, let's start the bidding for the vinyl at 25. So if you have 30, throw it in the chat, and then if you, go from there. That's how we're gonna do it. And then also, if you haven't just like any questions about the album, or you saw us on tour and you wanna like say something cute about it, please feel free. And like I said, there is a little bit of a delay, so if I'm responding a little bit late to the bids, that's why. Okay, I see 30. I see 35. Do you want to go for 40? This is so funny. This is like not, I've never done this before. So I'm going to really try to be a good auctioneer. Ooh, okay, we got 50. Let me hold up the vinyl again. And then also if you want it signed, I can sign it live. But that's only if you don't want me to like disturb the plastic, because it has this little sticker on it. Whee! Yeah. Okay, I'm seeing 55. Does anyone want to go for 60? And it comes with this zine. We have 60. Okay, and it comes with the zine. The zine is getting thrown in for free. Do you have 65? Okay, we got 2 for 60. Anyone want to go 65? Favorite songs from Death of Cheerleader, Forever. Aw, I feel like Forever is a deep cut. I feel like that one doesn't get a lot of love, but I really love that one. Oh, we got 70. Oh yeah, let's talk a little bit about the zine. We got 75. Damn, okay. You guys came to play. I appreciate that so much. 150. Are we doing 150? Does anyone want to do 155? Thank you. Which I was surprised became an encore. Red with Love. Oh, Red with Love. Yes. Drunk Voicemail I think is the fave. I think it's like our... Oh, we got 155. 175. Wait, I'm gagged. Okay, hold on. So, 200. Okay. Wait, I keep just announcing numbers. This is not... I need to be better. I need to be cooler. Okay, so right now, top bid is 200. 200. So we're going to auction this vinyl. There's 5 of these. So there will still be chances to win if you don't win the first one. Just so you know. And we'll just start from... Is 200 the top? Does anyone want to beat 200? And we have the zine. She's so beautiful. I made these, like formatted them and everything. There's an essay by my 222. Okay, we're going up in increments of 5. 250. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, essay. It starts with an essay by my best friend from high school. That she interviewed the band and interviewed me and interviewed Sarah Tudson, who co-produced the album, and yeah, and it was really cute. And then these are some Polaroids that Shelby and I took during the pandemic. What else do we have? There's like photos, some cool photos, some like mood board images, and then I have like my sketches of the cover art design and some of the early photos from the costume from the cover art, which I think this is one of my favorite pages. So it's just like really cute, and I think it's fun. I like it very much. Okay, I think, how are we doing? 250. Can anyone beat 250? Or is that the first vinyl gone? Anyone? 255? Oh, what did I just do? What? Hold on. I hate this. What is this? How do I stop this? Is this like is this like on TikTok live where other people do it? Or did I accidentally press something? I'm like, okay, I guess we're just living like this. I feel like a cringe millennial with this filter. Can anyone tell me like what to do? This is horrifying. This is so embarrassing. Okay, anyway, it seems like 250 is our top bid for this vinyl. I'm gonna give it like a couple more minutes, and then like I said, there's 4 more of these, so there will still be a shot to... Oh. Okay, wait, I genuinely feel ridiculous right now. None of these are saying that this is not happening. We're not doing this. Okay, anyway. Okay, I think we have our first winner with 250. So the vinyl for Leah, who just asked, Leah 2525 Leah, they are the white pre-order edition of the vinyl. There's only 5 left in my care. The rest sold out. So they look like this. They're the first pressing of Death of a Cheerleader. So yeah, okay, Rob, thank you so much. I think that's our first winner. Everybody give it up for Hockey Fun Rob. Hi, Rob. Okay, oh, you can hear all my sirens. Yeah, that's what living here is like. But they have them in 21, but I don't know the pressing. Was there multiple? There were multiple variants when it came out. Okay, first, let me sign this for Rob. Rob, do you want the plastic still on? Do you want the plastic on? Do you care if I take the plastic off? I'm gonna write this down. Okay, so first vinyl and zine are for Rob. I will DM you after this, and the winning price was $250. Thank you so much. This is crazy. Shelby and Alex are here. Hi, guys. Alex or Shelby, do you want to join the live? You don't have to. But if you do feel like telling a fun secret in the chat about Death of a Cheerleader, go ahead. Okay, Rob, after the chat, I'm going to send you a DM so you can grab this. Thank you so much. You've supported so much in the past. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I will get this signed for you. Stunning. Okay, hi. All right, we'll talk a little bit before I go into the next one, if anyone still wants to bid on another vinyl. Oh, Second That is one of my favorites on the album. I think my favorite is Be Good, which, if you didn't know, I posted a piano demo version on my website and on Bandcamp that you can stream on Bandcamp or just download. It's not gonna be on streaming, it's just download exclusive, and I don't know if I'm gonna leave it up, so it may be a limited time situation. Yeah, I know 5 years is crazy. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of surreal. I keep saying surreal, but it does mean so much to me that people still care and are still listening. And I've talked about it a little bit, but I'll say it again because not everyone knows. I got dropped by my label last year. So this was the label that put out Death of a Cheerleader and Mirror Starts Moving Without Me. And so I've been totally independent for the past year, trying to restructure and figure out, I don't know, how to move forward as a totally independent artist. And things are going well. I mean, it's not easy, but I feel like I have been a lot more creative and I've been writing a ton. I think that, even though it was kind of a gag, I was feeling a lot of pressure and fear, and creating from a place of fear and anxiety about my place in the industry, and about I don't know, I just was I have a bit of a not wanting to get in trouble complex, or being a good kid complex, and I am very susceptible to what people think of me and say about me, and that's something that I've been working on a lot over the past several years, is just trying to not let that into my space as much, and just create from a place that is the well in here. And so yeah, working on album 3 right now. This jacket is actually, there may or may not be some Easter eggs on the jacket as to album 3, and I can't show the back because it has the new album title on it. So you'll be seeing this jacket a lot. If you hate it, I'm sorry to say. The piano demo is new. It was a rework. I initially wanted to do a kind of rework EP for Death of a Cheerleader, but it just didn't really work out that way. There's some contractual stuff in the mix. But I don't know, I just felt really like pulled to do that one. Like I said, it's my favorite song on the album, and I think like what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, in rearranging it, it did kind of like, it was a weirdly emotional experience, and it felt really good and really special, and also like it's like I'm singing it to like a younger version of myself almost. Like God, I'm a fucking Cancer, and it's like my birthday's coming up. I'm like crying all the time. Like I like will get misty-eyed. It's horrible, but like it, I don't know, it felt like kind of like about like loss of innocence in a way. And I love sad songs. I love like melancholy stuff. So that is kind of the vibe of the rework to me. Found you from watching Bloody Axe Wound. Ayy, come on, Bloody Axe Wound. Yes, Hillary Britton Morgan. Shout out Hillary Britton Morgan for hooking that up. I had a blast watching Bloody Axe Wound. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. I love campy shit. I love a horror movie. Excellent. Really, really just like fun, crazy watch all around. Did my album make me change my style? No. I changed my style. That was my choice. I think it just, yeah, I do love Mirror, and I don't want to, like, yeah, I love Mirror. I'm really, really proud of Mirror and what I was able to do. But I think, like, it was very much informed by just the experiences I was having at that time in my life, and it was, like, it was just, like, a difficult time, and that was how I was processing what was happening. You know what I mean? So the sound just felt kind of indicative of that, and that was just where my brain was going. But nobody told me to change anything. It was just something I felt I had to do for that particular project, and like, I don't know, who's to say if it, you know, I don't know. I think it just was what it was. That was what I felt the need to write at the time. And also I feel like there was a bit of a like Kidney Candy Store mentality, which is like, you know, you do your first album. I'm actually writing like a whole essay about this. I'm trying to launch a Substack, and I wrote an essay about Mirror because I know a lot of people have questions about like why it's like so different from Death of a Cheerleader. And I think part of it was just like I was having a lot of fun with production, and I had more access like to different instruments and tools of production. And you know, it's kind of like when you're given a wealth of choices, like of course you want to try everything, you know what I mean? So I was just playing and trying things, and you know, I think that now I'm kind of like paring back down. I feel like that's kind of part of the creative process, you know? It's like when you make your first projects, you're working with what you have usually, you know, like unless you are coming from a place where you just have like all this money and power and access to whatever you want. Yeah, usually you're just like doing stuff with like the guitar you could get, or the bandmates that are around you, or the, you know, the people that like, I don't know, like the context that you have essentially. We exist in the context. So, you know, I think that was like a huge part of like how I developed initially. It was just like playing DIY shows and like playing rock music and like punk shows and whatever, and that's like what I had access to. And then when I learned how to produce, which was like a big thing for me, I started doing like bigger string arrangements and playing more with synth, and that's kind of where Death of a Cheerleader ended up. And then with Mirror, it's like I had all this access to all this different stuff, and so I just like played around with it all. And now, like I said, it kind of feels like, all right, I know what I like more. It was very informative. And now I just get to like, I don't know, refine myself again, which is kind of the joy of creation, I think. That sounded so pretentious. Hope you make more music soon. I am making more music. I am making a lot of music right now, and I really love it. And I really am excited to share it. I feel like, honestly, I feel similar to how I did when I was working on Death of a Cheerleader, just like so excited to create. And again, not like I wasn't excited to make Mirror, but I just think I was like it's kind of just like a darker moment in my life. So I was coming from a place of a lot of like fear and anxiety and like stress, and now I'm coming from a place of kind of like, fuck it, I just want to make stuff. I just want to make music. Yeah. So we're talking about Honeysuckle. Yeah, Honeysuckle, not on Death of a Cheerleader, but good. I like that one. That's a good one. Fell in love with you when I saw you in Austin. Y'all didn't usually play it. Yeah, I don't know what made me play it. I don't know. Sometimes, like, I used to hate when artists I liked would talk negatively about their songs, and so I don't want you to think it's this, because it's not that. I just think sometimes, like, you kind of, like, enjoy playing a song less, and then as you're working on a set for a new show, you kind of, like, rediscover that song for yourself, and you're like, oh, I miss this one, or, like, I feel like there's a way that we could rearrange it to make it feel fun again. And I think, like, people don't realize I wrote Ow when I was between the ages of, like, 19 and 20, which is, like, a very different place in my life than, like, I'm literally about to turn 29, which is fucked up and weird. And yeah, I'm, like, literally about to turn 29. So I think it's just, like, you're in a different place. And I think, like, kind of with the themes of, like, fear and anxiety that Mirror possessed, Honeysuckle kind of, like, came back up as a song that felt emotionally, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, in line, I guess. But yeah, I wanted to do kind of a different version live to keep it exciting for myself and for the band. Because, like, a lot of these songs we've been playing, I mean, for 5 years. Like, we did our first headline tour in 2021. And so, and before that, like, we were playing Owl at local shows, like, kind of constantly. Before Death of a Cheerleader, I was totally, like, no team, no label, no management, like, no anything. Like, I was really just, like, doing it by myself. And a lot of doing it was just, like, playing a fuck ton of shows. So we've played these songs so many times. And yeah, sometimes you just kind of, like, go in and out with a song. Did any films besides Virgin Suicides inspire? Yes, many films inspired Death of a Cheerleader, which actually, in the zine, if we want to start bidding again in the near future, I have a full list of the movies that inspired Death of a Cheerleader. I was watching a lot of movies at the time, but I'm a huge David Lynch fan. David Lynch is probably one of my all-time, like, biggest inspirations visually. So Blue Velvet is on here, Mulholland Drive is on here. I won't give it all away, but John Waters' Hairspray was a big one. I love John Waters. So there's a lot of, like, film inspiration going into Death of a Cheerleader, and I just, like, especially, like, in the work of David Lynch, and especially in Blue Velvet, this kind of, like, small town, like, Americana world being, like, exploited as, like, or, like, being exploitative. I don't know, it's sort of like, I always love this, like, twisted Americana imagery, and I love camp, and so it kind of felt like a John Waters, like, David Lynch visual mashup with some also, like, weird fantasy stuff. I don't know how to even describe it, but, like, I think about, like, the floral sculptures on the cover art, which were they were inspired by this runway show. This designer, Meadham Kershoff, that I'm obsessed with, had these, like, really kind of freaky, like, gooey looking floral, like, things, and I really wanted to do something like that for the cover. Let's see. Knowing what you know now, would you ever consider going back to a label? Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. I think I would maybe, I don't know, because I feel like I went into my first label situation knowing what I knew. Like, I actually went in, like, I ended up transferring to school partially for music business my junior year of college, because I really wanted to learn how to, like, read contracts and stuff, and So I did know a lot going in, but I think you're just not prepared for, like, having your music kind of service to, like, a wider world, and not just like, putting stuff out, like, on your own timeline or for fun or whatever. I've always wanted to do this as a career, so, like, I do want this to be my job. I want this to be, like, my thing, you know? Like, that was always a goal for me. It is still a goal for me. And so I think you just learn a lot when you actually are in that world, and it feels different than, like, you think it will, you know? Like, even if you're the most prepared you possibly could be on paper, it just is, like, a totally foreign thing. You're not prepared for, like, all of the things that come with it, and there's so many amazing things that come with it, but there's also, like, tension and, like, yeah, things are difficult, you know? Like, you're not prepared for, like, getting, and this has nothing to do with the label, but it's just, like, the criticism that you receive when your music is being, like, reviewed or, like, served to publications or posted on social media. It's like, you know, you just don't, you think about all, like, the fun, nice, lovely things that releasing music can do, and then, you know, it's just different than you expect. It's not bad, you know? It's just, like, it's just an adjustment, and I have a brain that I already struggle with, so that is, you know, that's a thing. Let's see. Yeah, but I would go back to label, actually, because I like to have money to make art. But I have been, like, obviously just doing everything I can to, like, try to fund the next project, like selling my clothes, auctioning vinyl, doing merch drops, like finding little odd jobs. Like, I really, you know, but I will also say that being scrappy and having limitations, like, is actually also sometimes a really amazing thing for being creative. So I would go back to a label if I felt like it was a good situation and it was the right situation for me. But yeah. Any movies inspiring the new album, or is that giving away anything? Yes, definitely there are movies that are inspiring the new album. I will say David Lynch always in there. David Lynch stays in the mix. I don't know. I guess I'm like, what would be giving it away? Like, there's a couple just, like, staple movies for me that always kind of make their way into my work. But I would say, like, Jennifer's Body is one that I've been coming back to a lot. Yeah, I love Jennifer's Body. I love, like, any kind of, like, feminine horror. Like, horror for the girls is really where I am. So I would say there's definitely some kind of, like, feminine horror influence coming into the new thing. Oh, Pom. Everybody say hi, Pom. Pom is always at the scene of the crime. Love me some Pom. She actually, a fan made her, who is amazing, and brought me, like, a little tiny Pom to a show, and then I asked her to make a bigger one, and obviously paid her money to, like, make a little mascot, because I just loved Pom so much. I think she's so cute. Okay. Been listening since 2021, but since I'm from Mexico. Oh, I know, we've never been to Mexico. I really want to go. I just want to tour, like, I love touring. I love to tour. I want to tour the whole world. Wait, also, before I get to in, like, question mode, because I think I'm here, do we want to bid on another vinyl? How are we feeling? Taking a temperature. Are we still, or is anyone still here to bid? Or should I just go find whoever bid the second highest? Or should we start again? What do we think? I'll take opinions in the chat. Are you planning to make Pleaser a single soon? That should be a redo. Oh, thank you. Maybe. I think the funny thing too about being independent again is it is, like, right now, like, everything is still kind of up to me. So I don't know. I think that there's, like, a couple things I want to do. I want to try some different production stuff on Pleaser because I really like it, but I also feel like as I've been writing more and, like, themes are starting to emerge for this next thing, I'm like, ooh, some stuff I want to try. Do you have any collaboration work or, like, features you'd be interested in having on Pom Pom 3? Ooh, that's a good question. Who should I collaborate with? I don't know. I mean, there's obviously, like, artists I love, but I guess I've never written a song and been like, I need someone else on this, because I'm self-centered, I guess, and I just like to do it myself. Anyway, we want to bid. I see one bid. Okay, we're bidding. Okay, bid again. Hell yeah. All right, so let me hold up the vinyl again if you just came in. Here she is again. Unopened, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. I have 4 more of these in the zine. So let me pull the rules back up. We're going to say rules one more time. Placing bids in the chat. Bid must be higher than the previous bid to be eligible. After the live stream, I'm going to DM you if you win. And if you could purchase within 12 hours of getting your DM, that would be amazing. If not, I will probably relist it and give it to the next person. And domestic shipping is $10. International shipping is based on weight, and I will calculate and DM you if you are an international winner, and we will figure it out together. Okay, so let's start bidding again at 30. 30. We're gonna start with 30. $30. Can I get 30 or 35? Hope you play Coachella. I want to play Coachella very much. I think it would be so fun and cool, but I heard it's really hard on your voice. Like the sand is really, really difficult on your voice, so I'd just be scared that everyone would think I'm bad. What do we have? Oh, we're going up. 35, 40, 40, 40, 50. Right now, top bid is 50. Wall of Us has us at 50. Okay, we got 60. 60. Can I get a 65? Can I get a 65? Can I get a 70? This beautiful little vinyl in this zine. Let's look at the zine again. 100. We got 100. Damn. Do I have 105? Ooh, beautiful zine. Beautiful zine. 125. Steve JB43 or 125. Ta-da. That's me at 23 or something. 150. We have 150. 175. Beautiful zine. Gorgeous zine. Beautiful gowns. 175. Do we have 180 for the vinyl and the zine? 200. 200. Do we have 205? 205. Anyone? 205. Anybody? We got Reld. I don't know how to say your username. But we have Reld Nasi 212 at 200. We have Wall of Us at 300. Damn. Okay, Wall of Us at 300. Do we have 305? 305, anybody? 305. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. If anyone wants to throw some more questions in, feel free. So I have something to do. Something to say. Let me see, what's like literally around me? Do we like my jacket? Have we noticed my jacket? My lovely jacket. And then also, these little prize ribbons I'm selling on the website right now. And they're handmade by me and Spencer Peppett of the Ophelias. 305. 305. Do we have 310? 310. Thank you for liking my jacket. Whee! Yeah, so if you like if you like this prize ribbon, I'm not selling any of these. This amazing woman named Nicole Linder, who has made some of my tour outfits, made this jacket and made these beautiful little prize ribbons. We got 310, Wall of Us at 310. Is anyone beating 310? 320? Whoa, okay. Are you like a real account? That feels... Is this a real account? Hold on. I'm like... It feels unbelievable. Okay. 310. Can we beat 320? 350? Damn. 350. You're really you're telling me I was looking up your account. 350, Wall of Us. 355, anybody? Anybody? 355. Whoa, I think I feel like we're not going to be at 355. But yeah, all right. I'm going to give it like 2 more minutes. Does anyone want to go through 55 for this beautiful vinyl? This beautiful vinyl and this beautiful zine. 355. I feel like that's probably, we're probably cap at 350. All of us, thank you so much. Let me write you down. All of us at 350. And did you want it signed? All of us, let me know. Did you want the vinyl signed? Do you want the zine signed? I can also DM you about this after the live as well. Damn, that's crazy. Thank you so much. I can sign it live on air if you would like. Please? Okay, let me sign it. And then I'll keep the plastic on. I'll try to disturb it as little as possible. So that, and then Rob, I owe you a signature as well. I have like, this is really gross, but like at the merch table, I just open them with my nail like that. And people like watch me do it and it's so embarrassing. Okay, I'm gonna just try to like disturb the plastic as little as possible so that the sticker stays nice. But I will sign it right now. Wee, okay. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Holy shit. Well, I'm so sorry for your loss, and that's so nice. Thank you for like supporting me and being here, and I'm really glad that my music could like give you something. That's really cool to hear. So thank you. And here's my signature. So you know I'm doing it live. Okay. Here she is. Yay! Okay, beautiful. Alright, so that's our second vinyl gone. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna do more questions and then we'll do some more bidding soon. Damn, that's crazy. You guys are like too nice to me. Lauren Marquez is here! Guys, is the whole band is the whole squad, whole gang here? I think Alex hopped off. Gang, gang, squad up. Lauren Marquez, everybody. Lauren was not in Pom Pom Squad yet, but Lauren has played these songs so many times. Lauren, what's your favorite song from Death of a Cheerleader? Or what's your favorite Pom Pom Squad song in general? Welcome, Lauren Marquez. Welcome, Lauren Marquez, to the chat. Everybody say, welcome, Lauren. Okay. And also, yeah, questions. Do you think you'll ever do another B-Sides Deep Cuts concert again? Couldn't make the show this year. I would love to, actually. That was like one of the most fun shows we've done in a long time. Just because I feel like it attracted the perfect audience, which is like people who want to hear the weird ones, you know? Like people who want to hear the album tracks. Because like not everyone does. And I don't know. I don't know if this is like, I feel like a lot of artists feel this way, but some of my favorite are the like unpopular tracks. Oh, Lauren's favorite to second that. We love Lauren. Aww, I do love that song. That is one of my favorites on Death of a Cheerleader for sure. That one's very personal. But yeah, I would love to do another B-Sides show. It's really enjoyable, and like, I don't know, I feel like it would be cool to do like this sounds crazy. I don't know if that's like, I don't know if this is, I have to like talk to my booking agents, but like if there was ever a city where we like know we have a big fan base or whatever, doing like a smaller show the night before a big show, I think that's like not a thing that a booking agent would really want me to do. But I don't know, I feel like people would go for it if we did like a little club show, like a little tiny show, and then did like a more general public show for the people that like want to hear the 3 songs they like, and then that's it. All time, oh, Lauren's all-timers, Montauk or Running from, oh, love you, Lauren. Give it up for Lauren Marquez, everybody. We love Lauren Marquez in this house. Hi, Jean. Jean just joined. Jean designed, hold on, the font, did the formatting for the cover art, any kind of like graphic design stuff on the album. Jean Good, who just joined the chat, did, and was amazing, and worked on Mirror as well, the packaging design for the mirror vinyl as well. So yeah. Welcome, Jean. It's kind of crazy, like, yeah, I mean, it was, yeah, Dead of a Cheerleader, man. Like, it was really the first big, like, splashy project I ever did. It's kind of the only, I mean, not the only, but it was like such a time of creative freedom, because it was like, I'd written all those songs, and then I just got a lot of money to, like, make them, because I signed for the first time, and that was kind of a crazy, development, like, an opportunity I'd never had before. What's my favorite David Lynch film? Blue Velvet. Yeah, Blue Velvet always is my favorite. Saw you at Boulevardia in Casey a couple years ago. It was life-changing. Aww, thank you for coming. I'd love to come back. I just want to tour. I want to tour. It's like my favorite thing. I love tour. I know that it's like kind of mixed responses in terms of like how artists feel about touring, but for me personally, it's one of my favorite things. I feel like I shine on tour even more so than like on a recorded track. I really hate recording my voice, but I love performing live. So yeah, I want to tour so bad, but also I know that we're not really gonna get to tour again until there's new music, and so I'm really working on that. Unless some artist wants to whisk us away on a big tour, which I'd love. My best friend and I were going to watch your concert, but we had SATs. Oh my god. A youth. SATs, damn, I'm so glad I never have to do those again. Maybe next time. Next time you won't have to do the SATs, because ideally you're done with them. That's so funny. Have I watched Twin Peaks? Yes, and I have used it for inspiration. And honestly, I've been thinking about it a lot lately, if that tells you anything. So, yeah. Any other questions? Should we bid again? Any other things we want to yap about? We could yap. Oh, Lauren just finished season 2 of Twin Peaks. Don't tell me anything. Don't tell me anything. Don't say a word. I'm like really behind. I watch it very slowly. Like, I've never finished the whole thing, which is unhinged. I have not finished season 2, but I am watching it. Waiting for when you're whisked away to London. I know, me too. Someone take us to London. Was Montauk inspired by Eternal Sunshine? Actually, no, but I love that movie. And I feel like it was actually inspired by like a real trip to Montauk that I went on. And, falling in love in Montauk. But I was not thinking about the movie when I wrote it. But I do love that movie. Because it scares me. Shelby does not fuck with Twin Peaks. And it annoys me because I really want to watch it. I really want to watch it together. Oh, Spencer Peppet's here. Hello, Spencer. Welcome, Spencer. Peppet of the Ophelias, who sewed these guys in this giant one that I'm not selling, but these little ones I am selling. Death of a Cheerleader aesthetic reminds me of R.L. Stein's cheerleader books. Ooh, I know who R.L. Stein is. I've never read R.L. Stein's cheerleader books. But I feel like that is a very natural tie, because horror and cheerleaders, and that's very much my MO. Very much my thing. Do you ever come to Scotland? Yeah, I would go anywhere they want me. Not anywhere. But I would like to tour a lot. I like to tour so much. I really want to go to Asia. That's like probably my biggest bucket list for tour. Shelby and I just went to Japan a couple months ago, and it was incredible. Oh, Spencer, thank you. Love you. Also, yeah, let me know if we're trying to bid again, or if we're over the bidding. But I would definitely come to Scotland. Yeah, if we're talking bidding, hold on, let's review the vinyl. The product today, the product we're selling is this. These are the white pre-order Death of a Cheerleader pre-order vinyl. This is my personal copy, so don't be deterred by the fact that I'm just manhandling it. There were only 500 printed. They're never going to be printed again. This was the first edition of Death of a Cheerleader. And also I have the Death of a Cheerleader zine, which came with the pre-order. These also are never going to be printed again. So far we've auctioned 2, and there are 3 left. So we can bid 3 more times. So far I see 1 person. We have a couple people who are down to bid. Okay, beautiful. So let's bid again. And I'll also answer questions. We're gonna start at 30. Can I get 35? I gotta run, but love the live stream stuff. Aw. Remember how we got lockdown COVID? Oh yeah, I used to live stream all the time. I was live streaming during COVID. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I was live streaming a lot back then. Okay, we're starting at 50. 50. Can we get 55? 75. 75 in the chats. We got 75. Are we going 80? Are we going 80? 100. We're back at 100 from Reld. 125. 125. Okay. We got 125. Bye, Spencer. 150. 150 is our top right now. 175. 175 again. Can we go up to 180? Who wants to make it 180? Anyone want to make it 180 for this beautiful zine and this vinyl, which I will sign? Oh, here she is, unopened, unblemished. And she comes with, it says on the sticker, there's a big 2-sided poster, and if it's the poster I think it is, one side is me and the other side is a behind the scenes photo from the head cheerleader video of all of us on the football field. 225. 225. We have 250. 250. Do we have 255? 255. Anyone? Also, just a reminder, yeah, totally independent again, funding the next project, so all of the merch and merch that's on the website right now and all of the vinyl auction things are going towards making the next album, which I am in the process of right now. 300 to 305. 305. Anyone want to make it 305 for this beautiful vinyl and zine that I will sign? There they are. 305. 300 is our top bid right now. And we still have, after this one, there will be 2 more, so there will still be chances to bid. But 305. Does anyone want to make it 305? Anyone? That's where we are. We're at 300 in bid right now for her. Ladies and gentlemen, 300. I feel like we're probably capping it there, unless I'm behind. 300. Can we beat 305? Can we beat 300? Anyone want to beat 300? Anyone? 325. Reld, we gotta get back in the mix. You're neck and neck. Okay, are we trying to go 330? 330. Anyone? 330 for these. I should just hold them up. I should just keep holding them. 330. Anyone for her? If not, I'm gonna give it 330. We got 330. 335. Anyone at 335? Happy 5 years of Death for Cheerleader. Thanks for everyone who's joining now. Hi, everyone. So if you're just joining, we're auctioning. Right now, current highest bid is $330 for this beautiful vinyl and zine. That will never be printed again. And we're also doing an AMA. So if you have any questions about Death of a Cheerleader or Pom Pom Squad or anything, feel free to throw them in the chat. I think 330 is as high as we're gonna get for this one. And you've been putting in the work, Reld. So I think we're gonna cap it at 330 for this one. Sold to you. Okay, unless I'm behind, but I think 330 is our cap. Let me write this down. R-E. Oh, 350. Sid Kago went 350. Reld, how you feeling? How we feeling? 355, anyone? Sid Ko. Okay. I'm also writing down, if you're like a person such as Rel who's been second, I'm writing you down just in case anyone falls through, okay? Plus there is more vinyl. 350. Is anyone gonna be 350? 350? There's still 2 of these beautiful vinyl left. I'm gonna give it like 2 more minutes. Hi to everyone who's joining now. Hello. Hi. Happy 5 years of Death with Cheerleader, baby. Okay, I think 350 is our cap. Sid Ko, congratulations. 350 for this beautiful vinyl and zine. Okay, stunning. And did you want it signed? Let me know if you want me to sign the vinyl or the zine or both. Or if you want me to leave it with the plastic on. Thank you so much. Aw, happy 5 years. Ah, that's right. I grew up there. I spent many years there. And I love playing in Detroit. We've done Ferndale a couple times. Sid Ko, do you want me to sign? You can also tell me when I DM you later. Please sign? Okay, I'm gonna sign it. I'm gonna leave the plastic as undisturbed as I possibly can while still being able to sign it, but let me do it live. Oh my gosh. I was saying before, but I just open them with my nails, which is like really gross. But it's what I always do. Oh yes, and the poster is in here. There's a big double-sided poster. Okay. We're signing. And then if anyone has questions, we're gonna take a break from the bidding. We're gonna do some more yapping. So let's yap. I saw someone saying that that's gonna like yap as a phrase is gonna age so badly, and I believe it, but I say it anyway. Okay, we're signing. Here she is. Okay. Ta-da! Beautiful little vinyl and zine. Okay, so that's 3. We have 2 more vinyl that we'll do another bid for soon. If we want to do like a couple little questions, or if we just want to bid, we can just go straight for it and just bid. Also, if you're a bid winner, please make sure to check your DMs after this. And yeah, keep an eye on your DMs. So, hello. Does anyone want to ask me anything? I think maybe let me scroll up. I think there are a couple questions I didn't answer. Or maybe not. Any pride plans? Like, no. But I think I'm just gonna hit the streets and like see what I can find. There are a couple places I do like going in the city. Like I really like Red Pavilion. I went for Pride last year. Stonewall, obviously always fun, but very crowded. I'm sorry, I'm like sniffling. I'm not sick, I'm just caffeinated. What are some of your favorite lyrics you've written? Oh, you can ask questions. Oh, is there a question feature? Oh, I didn't know that. Is there? You can just throw it in the chat because I did not know there's a question feature. I'm so bad at this. I'm terrible at this. I've actually never seen The Mummy. I've been on the Mummy ride at Universal many times, though. Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida. That's what I know of The Mummy. But everyone else in the band loves The Mummy, clearly. Lauren and Shelby are all about The Mummy right now. They were quick to talk about The Mummy. I'm trying to interrogate this question feature, though, because if people, okay, no one's been asking me questions there, which is fine. Right? Okay, yeah, you can just question in the chat. I feel like the band is gonna make me watch The Mummy now. Okay, come over. Let's watch The Mummy. Damn. I didn't know I was the only member of Pom Pom Squad. Have I seen Backrooms yet? Yes, I have. I did see Backrooms. There were a lot of things I liked about it. I'm not gonna shit on Backrooms. And I honestly think, like, I'm gonna say something crazy. No, I shouldn't say that. Should I? Do I? Okay. Here's my thought. I feel like Kane Parsons is going to be very successful in a way that I feel like artists haven't been successful in a long time, because he has like absolutely zero like swag or like pretense, and I love it. I think it's amazing. Like, I genuinely, when you watch an interview with him, it's just like, that's some guy you went to school with who just like happens to be really great at filmmaking. I like his takes about AI. He does not fuck with it. I'm not fucking with it. Generative AI, we don't do it, not in this house. And he had a really like eloquent answer when asked about it, where he was basically like, art is about like interpreting the human experience, and why, if an artist is willing to make like a completely arbitrary choice by using like gen fill or whatever, like, why would I be interested in like examining it? And which I like to say about AI is like, if someone could not be bothered to make it, why should I pay attention to it? And I said what I said, but I do think he just like has like, I love watching interviews with him because he just like has no swag. Like, somebody asked, you know, like, oh, if you had like if you felt, you know, whatever it is, happened upon like a portal to the back rooms, what would you do? And he was like, well, first I would stick my hand through it, and then I would like probably try to stick my head through it, and then I would probably like take a camera and put the camera through and then look at the, like, it was just such a like, yeah, that's the answer for sure. Like, that is like the human answer. But like, when you're watching like a director do an interview, it's usually they're like, yeah, you know, like they have some kind of like slick, like, you know what I mean? Like, kind of like a slick persona-y, like, fancy way of approaching it. And I just kind of appreciate that he is just like a guy. Like, and I think that'll do really well. I think we need more of that. I feel like the whole like obsession backrooms like boom right now, part of it is just like, yeah, like, you were a YouTuber and now you have like a major motion picture. Like, you're just a guy, like, you're just some guy, and I kind of love that. I feel like we need more artists that are like just some guy. So that's what I have to say. That's my take. Swagless as a compliment. What are some of your favorite places you've been on tour? Ooh, Paris was amazing. Really, really amazing crowd in Paris. So fun. And also hearing the like MESSY, you're messy from Street Fighter line in a French accent was adorable. Like, really just like sweet girlies there who like came to the show dressed, who came to the show ready, and they were so cute. Also very beautiful. We got to play Porto, and we actually got to spend a day there, and it was a really beautiful day with like me and the band and our tour manager Hannah and our front of house Phil, and we just like got to go to really pretty like places in Porto. And we don't usually get to like explore when we're touring, and we're not like partiers. We don't usually go out after the show, but if we get like a couple hours during the day to walk around the city, like, it's such a blessing. And we got to do that in Porto. We also got to do that in Spain. Cities in the States I love Atlanta. I always love playing like the major cities like Philly, LA, New York obviously are great. Ohio weirdly gets down to Pom Pom Squad. Like, Ohio really shows up to out. Columbus particularly. We had a great had a great time there. So yeah, not a question, but I want to say, oh, thank you. That's really nice. Thanks. I love what I do. I love my job. Art nerds forever. Agree. Yes, he feels so human and real. Yes, Kane Parsons. Love him. I hope the next movie goes great. I saw Obsession for the 5th time yesterday. Damn. Album's so precious. In school, I had blast at Cheerleader, specifically. My ears walking. Aww. Oh my god. That means so much to me because, like, that was so my... Are you talking about high school? I'm scared. But that was so my high school experience, if you are. Like, that was so my high school experience was just, like, headphones in. I would make these playlists for me and my best friend. And we would share little, like, we'd make CDs for each other and then just, like, listen to them during the day. And that's how I discovered so much of the music that, like, made me who I am. And that's such a sweet memory. Thank you for sharing that with me. Favorite city you saw in Japan? We only really spent time in Tokyo and Kyoto. And I mean, I love Tokyo. Like, it's one of the only places that I've been to that I genuinely feel like I could live. I've never really like considered moving out of the country ever. And I feel like I have considered it in light of certain events, but if I had to leave the country, I would move to Tokyo. But the only problem is I would never see anybody because the flight there and back is crazy. But I loved it. Toronto Horror Show, I'm sorry. You know what? We have had great experiences in Toronto. I do like Toronto. Really good juicy dumpling on Dundas and Bloor. Is that on Bloor? Is it on Spadina? Really great street names. Is that Toronto? Am I picking the wrong place? Anyway, we're just gonna ignore that I said that. Atlanta mentioned, hell yeah. Any songs you'd love to cover? Honestly, I've been thinking about that a lot, working on the new album. I almost said the name. I've been thinking about that a lot, working on the new album. And I don't know. Because I feel like the covers that we do always kind of relate to the era that we're in. And I don't know. I don't know. What should we cover? Let me know. But one that we always do at soundcheck is Rhiannon by Fleetwood Mac, because I really love singing that song and Alex loves playing it on guitar. So that's one that we always threaten but never do. Or like Edge of 17. I sang that once at an event that Kathleen Hanna put on that she asked me to sing at. And I was really scared and I thought I did a terrible job, but apparently people said I did a good job. So I do like singing it, and I have been scared to sing it in public again because I felt like it was just like a lark, that it sounded okay, because in my head I sounded terrible. So that's one that I would maybe hit. How are we feeling question-wise? Do we want to do some more questions? Do we want to bid again? We have two more vinyl to bid on. You're named Rhiannon after that song. Ooh, oh, beautiful name, beautiful song. It's just so like witchy and earthy in a way that I love, and ethereal. Some of my favorite words. Yeah. Okay, let me know if we're trying to bid. Let me know if we're trying to do more questions. I'm happy to do either. I'm here, I'm having a great time, and I'm having fun. And it's 5 years of Death of Cheerleader. I think and I'm down to stay on for as long as people want. My one time constraint is that I do want to watch Love Island tonight at 9. Drop a clue about the next album title. No. Well, maybe. There is like kind of a clue hidden on me somewhere that it's maybe somewhere. I don't think you can really see it, but it is somewhere in the video that I'll try to make it obvious somewhere. I did earlier a little bit. But it's a weird title. I don't think anyone would guess it. Who's my fave on Love Island? I don't know. Like, no one. I like Kate. You know what? I love Trinity. I think Kate is a bad bitch. I'm fucking with them. I am. But probably Trinity. Trinity just is like, she's definitely gonna win. And like, just seems really sweet. I am a Mel apologist though. Mella, not Mel. Mella apologist. I like her. When someone's really pretty, like this is a really toxic trait that I have. When someone is really pretty, I will make excuses for them. That's probably the most lesbian thing about me. So I am an apologist. I just think that she's mentally unwell, which as am I. So I kind of get it. And Sincere's like fucking around. Shit is pissing me off. Some like real heterosexual nonsense, but like that's what we watch for. So yes, love Trinity. Let me know if you want to bid again. Are my bidders still here? Because I know there's some people that keep almost getting it, and I kind of do want them to win. And there's 2 more, so let's kind of see what's up. Hi. Bid. Let's bid. Let's get in there. Who else is our other bidders here? Who's down? I'll give like 2 more seconds on the bidding. Do. Following me since 2023. I wish you all the success. Oh, love for Portugal. I was just talking about Portugal. I was just talking about Porto. Hi, welcome. Okay, everyone who's new here, I'm going to go over the rules of the bid again. I'm also sweating, but I really don't want to take my jacket off because it looks cool. So. Okay, yeah, rules of the bid. Bids in the chat. Place your bid in the chat. We're going to start at $30 and then we're going to go up in increments of 5. So if we start at 30, the next one would be 35 and so on until we get to the highest bid. After the live stream, I will DM the winner with a link to purchase. Please purchase within 12 hours. I would really appreciate it. And if you do not respond in 12 hours, I will offer it to the next person. Domestic shipping, $10. If you are international, the shipping cost will be higher, but it depends on the location, and I will DM you with a cost estimate based on your location. Okay, so if we're ready to bid, here's what we're bidding on. There's only 2 left. This gorgeous pre-order vinyl edition of Death of a Cheerleader. There were only 500 printed. They sold out. We're never making them again. This is the first edition of Death of a Cheerleader. And it also comes with this zine that we sold with the pre-order. Sold with the pre-order. And it has concept sketches and production notes and pictures, collages that I was making, stuff such as that. And there are only 2 left, and I will sign them if you want me to sign them. Oh, we're already at 100. I look away and we're at 100. Did we ever get our instruments back after them being stolen in Europe? No, we did not. No, we did not. And I think about it all the time. The update was that I had an AirTag in my guitar case, and it's actually a crazy story. Like, I'll tell it one of these days, but yeah, I have an AirTag in my guitar case, and I did see the AirTag start getting moved to a shipping container 2 weeks after the robbery. Okay, so we are at 175. We're at 175. 175 for the vinyl. Do you have, we're at 200 for the vinyl. We're at 200. So we have 205. Do we have 205? 205. Anyone? Are we getting this vinyl to 205? So far we've sold 3. There are 2 left. 250. We got 250. 250. Anyone? 255. Does anyone want to do 255? Keep moving my hair around. 255. Anyone? 255. Okay. Lauren. Hi, Lauren. We love Lauren so much. Lauren is great. Are Shelby and Alex still here? $255. Oh, Pom Pom Squad Archive in the mix. Hi, Pom Pom Squad Archive. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes because I know that you're gonna save stuff, I think extra hard about what I'm posting on my story. Because sometimes I just like want to post a really ugly picture of myself, and then I'm like, wait a minute, this is gonna get saved. 275. 275. Do we have 280 for this special vinyl and zine combo pack that I will sign? Oh, Shelby and Bug are in here. They're in the apartment, but Bug, our beautiful little cat, is asleep, and therefore Shelby cannot move. Shelby's currently incapacitated. Oh, wait, my thing stopped updating. Oh, okay. I'll delete anything you don't want. That's so nice. You don't have to do that. I'm just being a baby. But I'll preface if I'm saying anything particularly controversial. Okay, top bid is $275. $275. And I do appreciate Pom Pom Squad Archive. I think it's really sweet and cool. And I used to like follow fan accounts of my favorite artists in it, so it feels very surreal and cool that you have one for me. So thank you. shout out. 275 is our top right now. Does anyone want to go 280 for this little beautiful vinyl and zine? Or if you just have questions, feel free to throw them in the chat. Death of a Cheerleader, 5 years old, insane, really nasty that it has been 5 years. Really scary, weird. Time is flying by. I feel existential about it. It's fine. Okay, so 275. I feel like, is that our top bid? I'll give it 2 more minutes. Anyone want to go up to 280? You're doing amazing, sweetie. Thanks, Mom. I'm learning how to be an auctioneer today. Is that what it is, an auctioneer? I'm auctioning. I'm doing it. Okay. 275. Okay, I feel like that's our top bid. Is that our top bid? Reld. I don't know how to say your username, but I'm really glad. My mom was your first follower. That feels spiritually correct, yeah. Okay, I think we're capped at 275. 275, yay! Reld, you have been like a real trooper. Thank you so much. Okay, let me write this down. R-E-L N-A-H-C-212. Okay, at 275. Stunning. And do you want it signed? Oh, it's Chandler backwards. That honestly is so helpful. Because now I was really nervous that I was going to spell it wrong. Chandler, do you want it signed? I will sign it. Here and now. Live. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so we're going to take another break. We're going to do some more questions. Is the filter back? I didn't press anything. Is this something that someone's doing? What did I do? Okay, hold on. I'm signing this. I'm signing it filtered. A filter really does make me feel so like cringe millennial. Sorry, millennials. I'm not trying to you're catching strays a little bit, but I'm like a zillennial. I'm on the cusp, so I am one. I'm just like you for real. Okay. We're signing. Ooh. And then I need to take the filter off because it's gonna bother me bad. Okay. Here, let me show you what I'm doing. Trying to disturb the plastic as little as possible. Ta-da! Thank you so much. Chandler, I kept calling you Rel. That's so goofy of me. Okay. Amazing. Okay, so we're taking a little break. So that means there's only one vinyl left. Or wait. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there's only... Or is there a secret other vinyl? Hold on, are my counts wrong? 3, 4... Are there 6? Am I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's 5. It's 6. Okay. There might be an extra one, but then yeah. I'll see what I can do. I might keep it maybe so that I can have an extra unopened copy, because I did open mine for this to show what it looked like and stuff. Show what it looked like. I can't speak. I've really started to have a problem with coffee. Again, not to be real cringe millennial about it, but I actually am tweaking right now. Okay, let me sign this. And it is hot, so I might have to take off my jacket. I don't think that's helping my thing. Bonus record. Mom, do you want it? Do you have one? Okay. But there is still one more available, so we'll bid in a second. I'm going to answer a couple more questions. Ooh. And then I will get to DMing everyone. Okay. Hi. I know I forgot to sign the first one. I know I signed, so not all of them are signed officially. Are there going to be any extra zines? I can't swing a vinyl right now. Okay, so the answer is maybe, because I realized that the ones that I had, I think they're only enough for the vinyl winners, but if anyone doesn't want, I will list them on the site. So keep an eye. Yeah, keep an eye out. Particles for Junior Sean Burlington. Juniors they didn't know. Aw. I'm glad they liked the show, because I get that. I've been in that situation where you like bring somebody to a show and they're like not, like they like can't hang. So I'm glad they liked it. I always like when someone comes to the table and they're like, oh, my friend didn't know you before, you know, I'm always like, thanks for being the tag along. Thank you for getting dragged to the show, dragged to the gig. I appreciate it. My hair is also like expanding in size, which is really beautiful. Yeah, if anyone has any more Death of a Cheerleader questions or Pom Pom Squad questions, I'm alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic. Part of me wants to just play the album and like talk about it, but I don't know if the audio would be weird, like if I just am like playing it off my laptop or something. So let me know what I should do. Oh no, I'm sorry that it was smeared. Oh, I'm glad I'm glad you were able to do that. I ship everything myself, so if anything comes damaged, I'm really sorry. Yeah. But I'm glad I'm glad you got a replacement. Sorry about that. Did you really wear a tutu at the Rosalie concert? I don't know, did I? I bought it for the Rosalie concert because I really wanted to be like in the vibe. Like honestly, I feel such a euphoria, no pun intended, when I'm like in a place and I'm dressed exactly to the vibe of the place. Like there is just something for me in that. It does something to my brain chemistry. Like it's like a crazy dopamine hit. I don't know what it is. But the tutu was too wide. So I did not end up wearing it. I ended up wearing a different skirt that looked less good. But I feel like the tutu would have ate. And then I was gonna like try to cut it to make it less wide, but I didn't want to like waste the fabric, so I just returned it. But it was really beautiful. I never was a ballerina. I've always wanted to be. And I did just like get to fulfill my lifelong dream of wearing a real ballet tutu, so that was nice. So, I don't know, maybe I'll play the record. I'm gonna try playing it for 2 seconds. Oh, did I cut my finger opening a vinyl? I think I did. See, this is why I should not do the thing where I open it with my nail. But I have no regard for limbs, my own limbs. Other people's limbs, fine. My limbs, none. Is this audio gonna be crazy though? Am I gonna cry? I was saying earlier, but I'm a Cancer and I'm like very, I'm like really, I will cry at anything. I cried making breakfast this morning because I was thinking about something, not even sad. I just cry all the time. I'm just a big crier. Aw, you're down for round 3? All right, let's do it. If the audio sucks though, tell me, like if you guys like can't hear me talking or if it's too quiet or something. Okay, we're starting. Ooh, sound check. Okay, so, and we can also just still bid if we want to bid. But yeah, this little intro track I actually recorded on a little Fisher-Price kids radio. I had just gotten a septoplasty because I couldn't breathe through my nose for several years, and I was recovering, so I had these like crazy like stents in my nose, and you can really hear it. Like I'm so stuffed up when I'm speaking. but yeah, I was just like picking up the radio frequencies and talking into like, it had a little microphone, and I was just talking to the microphone, delirious on pain meds, and then we turned it into this little interlude that has part of the Be Good, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Marimba keys situation. Audio surprisingly decent. Love that. Hi, Cheerleader. Shut up and play the hit, bitch. How did the name Pom Pom Squad come about? I'm actually writing about that a bit in my Substack essay that I've been working on. It was supposed to go up yesterday, but I just ran out of time to work on it. It became like this really long, expansive thing that I didn't expect, but I am really proud of it. It's like probably too personal. But you know, we do what we do. But I don't know, it kind of came from like, oh my god, my voice just cracked. It's like a bit tongue-in-cheek, a bit ironic, because I was not a cheerleader, but I held cheerleaders to such a standard, and I think like culturally they represent a very specific thing, you know, like this kind of ideal all-American girl that I felt so opposite of, and so I don't know, it felt kind of like a cheeky thing. And I love girl groups, and I love any kind of like people in matching outfits, majorettes. I love that shit. So that's the short version. That was kind of the inspiration. Oh, you run the TikTok account? Thank you. Single-handedly keeping me alive on TikTok, because I'm so bad at TikTok. I like need to get better at it, because being independent, like I need to not fuck around about social media. So thank you for doing that for me. It really truly means the world. Head Cheerleader. I wrote this song in college for a songwriting class. The assignment was like write like a signature song basically, and I was like, oh, Pom Pom Squad. And I also was having some very queer experiences at the time and feeling very like crazy, so that's kind of where this song came from, the shortest version of it, but it's really sweet and I love it. I still really love this song. I have so much fun performing this one, and I love when people sing the "I'm gonna marry the scariest girl on the cheerleading team" line, because it is so like marble mouth wordy. I also, the way I used to sing, I feel a lot of affection for my voice when I listen to like this version of my voice, but I'm also like, oh my god, why could I not, like, why didn't I just like open my mouth? Like I like mumbled in my singing. So anyway, a little afraid the intro always reminds me of Mr. Sandman. Oh yeah, it's very similar arpeggio. So yes. Let me see what else we got. 5 years, I know. Aw, thanks, Lauren. Yeah, I think Head Cheerleader is kind of, is kind of like the signature Pom Pom Squad song. So yeah. On the cheerleading team. Oh yeah, and then the little applause at the end is so goofy and cute and fun. Oh, crying. I love this one. This one is actually probably also one of my favorites on the album. I loved this one, and it felt kind of like the song that tied everything together. It was the last one to really come together for the album. And yeah, someone asked me a couple years ago about what was it specifically, the kind of falling strings, and they were like, oh, where did you get that idea? And I was like, I don't know, my brain. And then a couple years ago I rediscovered this song, or not a couple years ago, probably like last year, I rediscovered this song that I loved as a kid that had the kind of falling strings, and I was like, holy shit, I guess this just stayed in my brain. It's a song called Oh What a World by Rufus Wainwright, who I love, one of my favorite voices ever. Had that kind of falling string thing in the outro, and I think it just kind of stuck in my brain. Oh yeah, that's so funny. It's so funny. There's also a lot of like funny little references in this song. Like, it hits me and it feels like a kiss. He hit me and it felt like a controversial song, but unfortunately very beautiful song. But I like the idea of like, it hits you, like an idea hitting you. Feels Like a Kiss, whatever. And then there's also Naturally I'm Alone Again, which is a reference to a Gilbert O'Sullivan song that's very depressing, and that felt kind of like a funny reference because so many of the lyrics of the song are like so mentally ill. I feel like I'm trying to talk so fast. And I love the Shangri-Las. That's kind of, there's definitely a lot of like girl group inspiration as well on this. I just love girl groups, I really do. And I love Motown, and I was listening to a lot of Motown when I was making this. It was like kind of exclusively what I was listening to. I felt like I couldn't really listen to like any new music. This was during the pandemic, and like for some reason I just like, I only wanted to listen to, I mean for some reason, the reason we all know, which is that it sucked and it was crazy, a crazy time in history, but I just only wanted to listen to comfort music. Will there ever be an EU tour? I'd love there to be. We've done Europe 4 times, which is crazy. Yeah, but I don't know when we're gonna be able to go back, sadly. I don't know when we're touring again. Like, there's like literally nothing on the books, which has been good for just like having a lot of time to write, and the album, the next thing, is coming along pretty quickly. It's not done, but I'd say there's like 7 songs I feel really confident in, and I think it probably needs like 4 to 5 more to feel complete for me. And yes, Forever was very 60s Ronettes inspired, because that's exactly what I was listening to. That was very much the inspiration. Oh, here comes Second That. Lauren, it's your favorite. Where's Lauren? Lauren in the chat. This is definitely one where I hear the marble mouth thing that I used to do. And it's kind of funny because like a lot of people I know like that about my voice, and I get that it was something that made my voice unique when I was younger, but it's so funny because like it's so like wrong, like it's so like incorrect, and it's kind of a good reminder to me that like I tend to be a perfectionist and I want everything to be perfect, and I am like, no one will like me if I'm not perfect, and it's hilarious that everyone likes when I marble mouth sing more than when I sing normal. Okay, it's not announced, but it is, I'm working on an album. I'm really liking everything that's happening with the album. And I'm an album writer, so that's just kind of how my brain works, is like I kind of, yeah. I saw something else. Have I been to Amsterdam? Yeah. We played Amsterdam 3 times, I think. A couple years ago. I think it was 2021, 2020, to 2024? We've been there a couple times. How long have I known my bandmates? I've known Alex for, I think, 10 years. I've known Shelby for 8 years. I've known Lauren for 4 years, I believe. And I love them. I love them so much. Love them. Worked for Shorefire. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Shorefire. Love Shorefire. You guys did great things on that album, so thank you. I appreciate that. On Death of Cheerleader. The album we're here to talk about today, the reason for the season. This guitar sounds so good. It actually sounds really good. Yeah, actually. It's almost like Sarah did a good job engineering this record and producing it. Pretty. That one I was very much inspired by like Elliott Smith. I feel like when I'm doing soft acoustic songs, that's typically my reference. Even though it sounds nothing like Elliott Smith. But that is what I'm thinking in my head. Do I have a home studio? Oh, here comes Cake. Not me saying it at the same time. So, like, yes and no. I have, like, some studio stuff. Like, I have speakers. I never use them. I have an interface. I do a lot of stuff at home, but I don't have, like, a professional setup. I'm actually getting my first MIDI keyboard, like, tomorrow, which is hilarious. But, yeah. My favorite Elliott Smith song is Angelus, hands down. Absolute favorite. But there's a lot of Elliott Smith songs I love, but that's definitely my hands down. And then Roman Candle is probably my second favorite. Roman Candle is like, It's so funny because I think people associate me with like a kind of angry music that sounds like this. But to me, the best like angry song ever is Roman Candle. It feels like the way my brain experiences anger. This just kind of like static, you know? Also, oh, thank you for coming. Also, if we want to bid again, let me know. Because obviously the album is like 30 minutes. So happy to bid while we listen to the album, if anyone still wants to do that. But if not, that's okay. We do have one vinyl left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we do have one vinyl left to sell. So if you want it, let me know. Sarah fucking rocks. Yeah, she does. Oh, really? That's so cool. This person said I got her to sign the insert of my Death of Cheerleader cassette. Yeah, love Sarah. Sarah's great. We're still very good friends. And it was such a like crazy. It was my first time working with like a. I was gonna say something that sounds shady, but it's not. But like, it was my first time like really working in a studio and working with like a professional producer. And like most of the time I was just like working with friends or working with people that I met and seen or whatever. Let's see. Discovered you guys with Red with Love on Spotify and saw you live in Houston. Aw, thank you for coming to the show. How much is the starting bid? Oh, starting bid would be 30. 30. But if there's no one to bid against, then the bidding might be done. But if anyone still wants to bid, I think maybe the people that wanted to bid won. So if there's still bidders, let me know. If not, we can just listen to the album and chill and talk. And then after we listen to the album and chill and talk, I'll go watch Love Island. Oh my god, my hair's driving me crazy. Ooh. I have a volume so this on Spotify. Aww, thank you. Did you ever get invited to Warped Tour? No, we did not. I don't know if we really like fit the vibe. But it would be fun. Okay, it seems like we do have one bid of 30. But if no one's bidding against, then I might hold on to this one. And maybe I'll try again another time. But no, we never got asked to do Warped Tour. But yes, Lux, I haven't said anything about Lux, but yes, it is like a very, obviously this is kind of the most straightforward like punk thing. We would bid for 40. Anyone? 45. Okay, we're bidding. I'll talk about Crimson and Clover while we bid. Do we have 50? The fucking filter is back. Like, what did I do? I don't know how any of this shit works. Okay. Do we have 55? 60. We have 60. Oh my god. Is someone doing this? Is this a bit? Okay. Hello? Okay, hello. We have 60, 75, great. We're doing, oh yeah, I didn't go over the rules, but we're doing increments of 5 for the bidding. I'll say it again. So we are bidding on this white vinyl. It's from the first pressing of Death of a Cheerleader. It was the pre-order edition, and we are never making them again. We got 85. It does come with this zine that we made with the pre-orders. There's only a couple left of these in the world. There's double-sided poster. And then what are the other rules that are important that I say? After the live stream, if you win, I'll DM with a link to purchase. You have 12 hours to purchase. And then if you don't, it'll go to the next highest bidder. Domestic shipping, $10. If you want international shipping, it will be more than that, but it's determined by weight and location, so I'll have to talk to you about it after. And thank you for joining. Okay, we have 105. Do we want 110? Okay, 110. We have 110. Do we have 115? Crimson and Clover. I didn't talk about this one at all. We were just talking, but pretty self-explanatory. Cover. Loved doing this one. It just felt so like freaky and fun, and then it was in Willow. Oh, Red with Love, this one's cute. I actually begged to not have to re-record this one because I hated singing it. and now I really like it, but it is such a difficult place in my voice, and I didn't really understand how to sing when I wrote it. Like, I just was like, oh, this sounds nice, but I didn't realize like how difficult it would actually be to sing live every night. And when I was recording it, I just felt fucking terrible. I hated the way I sounded, I hated everything. And my label was like, just keep trying it, because they really loved the song, and that's kind of like that's the song that I got signed off of. And so they really wanted me to do it, and I did, and it turned out great, and I love this song. Is your t-shirt a basic white tee or crop? It's a unisex tee. Yeah, unisex sizing for all the t-shirts on the site, unless otherwise noted. But I don't think we have any not unisex styles right now. And yeah, there is, oh, okay, we have 135 for the top bid. Do you have 140? 140. But also, yeah, I mentioned it earlier, but on the site, we have some, I almost said 50th anniversary, 5-year anniversary merch, including these handmade prize ribbon rosettes that have the band name on them. You can't see it right now, but, and some special edition little sports jerseys, which are really cute. And everything that is given, any money that is spent in the merch store or on vinyl today, all goes towards making the next record, because I'm fully independent again, so it's just making it work, and I really appreciate all the support. Okay, 140. Do we have 145 for the vinyl? 145. Oh, thank you. We tried to record this is me responding to the comment that says, I love the mellowed down version you did of Red Love on Tour. That was actually kind of how it was originally written, was as like a really sweet, mellow love song, and we recorded a version that we just haven't done anything with, so maybe that'll come out in the near future. But I love that version. I think that's my favorite version, personally. Let's see. Oh, are we bow out for the archive? Aw, that's so cute. 140. Okay, so is that our highest bid for the vinyl? We got 140. 140? Okay, sick. Everyone's bowing out. We're good at 140? Okay. Pom Pom is called Archive. Beautiful. 140. And do you want it signed? Do you want me to sign the vinyl or the zine? Or both? Cute. That was such a little nice community moment. That was adorable. Is the cake behind me real? No, but it is from the Head Cheerleader video. I've just had it this whole time, and it lives in my room. Oh yes, we're on forever. Are we capped at 140? Pom Pom's called Archive. Let me know if you want me to sign it, and then I'll DM you, and we will get it out to you ASAP. Okay, stunning. Yay! Okay. That's all the vinyl. Whee! Okay, so now we can just chat. Okay, let me sign it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Here, I'll talk a little bit about Forever. Woo! So, okay, I think unfortunately I only have enough zines to go with the vinyl, so I don't think I can sell the zines. If I find any more, I'll let you know, because I did not think I had any of these. I'm gonna try opening it with a pin so I don't cut myself again. That probably would have been smart. But yes, the song Forever. There is a sample of my cat purring that you can't hear. My cat Zelda, who passed away unfortunately, rest in peace to my beautiful little Zelda, but she purrs on this song, and so whenever I get to that section, I think of her. It's really hard to hear, but it is very cute. Okay, Pom Pom Squad Archive, we're signing. Wait, let me get that clean. Okay. Ta-da! Stunning. Okay, beautiful. So I will hit you up about shipping because you're international, right? I think so. So we'll discuss. But hell yeah. Let me see what we got. Hi Lotus, how's it going? Let's say favorite color? Pink, probably. Pink or baby blue? I'm like real into the pastels. Shame reactions. Shelby wrote this song. Shelby, you still there? Shelby, where are you? I will keep you posted on the international fees. We'll discuss. Okay, wait, let me make sure I have that written down. Okay, stunning. Yay, well that's all our vinyl, so we'll listen to the rest of the album. Shelby, it's Shame Reactions. You wrote this song. Shelby wrote the song. I just top-lined it. All the music was Shelby. When we first met and started playing together, Shelby showed me a bunch of songs that she'd written, and I was like, holy shit, you're really good. And honestly, every time, for those who don't know, Shelby is the drummer of Pom Pom Squad and is an amazing drummer, but is also an amazing songwriter. And anytime I have to write a punk song now, I'm just like, Shelby, help me. Because I feel like that's a thing people expect me to do, but I'm actually not very good at writing punk songs. I was when I was younger, not so much anymore, but we're working on it. My anger manifests differently, but Shelby wrote that one. Drunk Voicemail, baby girl. This is the second oldest song on the album. I wrote it when I was 18 or 19, I think 19 probably, which I'd never gotten drunk in my life when I wrote it. Which is kind of hilarious. Favorite punk bands? That's a good question. I loved the band Perfect Pussy growing up. Thought they are amazing. Bikini Kill, Hole. Obviously Hole more grunge than punk, but yes. Who else? I love, Riot Girl is kind of my genre of punk, for sure. But there's other, I don't know, I get down, but it's like I definitely lean towards the more like femme punk stuff. Yeah, that's more my deal. Oh yes, Pom. There she is. A secret Pom. Yeah, I think this is the song that most people found Pom Pom Squad through in the Death of a Cheerleader era, at least. It was NPR's number 100 on NPR's 100 best songs of the year that year, which really gagged me. I've always been number 100 anytime I've ended up on any best of, which actually kind of feels great. Because it's very much, I think, in the, if I was second place, maybe I would be fuck, I was so close to first. But I think, being number 100, I'm I made it. I'm in the mix at all. So, yeah. Let's see. What does Meet Me Tonight in the Garage mean in Legs? Watch The Virgin Suicides, and you'll understand what it means. I love Kate Nash. The first album I bought on iTunes was Kate Nash, actually. Let's see. Sorry, I can't read suddenly. Favorite song to perform? I love any of the ones where I don't play guitar. Those are the ones I have the most fun performing. I love jumping around, I love rolling around, I love just doing weird shit. I definitely feel somewhat limited when I play guitar on stage, but I've learned to love it. I've learned to move with my guitar and figure it out, but I just love moving around. I love the little choreo in Street Fighter that I have a lot of fun with. Let's see. Crying is a perfect song. Thank you. Okay, we're nearing the end of the album. Can you believe? It's a short one. It's actually really short. Where are we? Oh, I like this one. Kind of more of an interlude than a song coming up. But I'll turn this shit up because I think it's so cute and sweet. Can you hear that? So for those of you who don't know, this is a sample of, I think it's Doris Day, yeah, Doris Day and the Mellow Men, a song called Again. And I heard that song for the first time, actually someone sampled it, I think, and I was like, what the fuck is this? This is the most beautiful thing I've ever heard in my life. And I don't know, it kind of fit. If you listen to the original version, it just has that kind of like romantic 50s music. I mean, it literally is from the 50s, that kind of like romantic feel, Motown-y feel that I was playing with at the time. And it's also just so romantic. The idea of like this love couldn't happen again. I don't know. So it felt very apt for the album. And as a lead in to Be Good. Oh, I love this chord. Hold on. Oh wait, it's not coming in. The chord at the end is inspired by the end of the version of Moon River that Audrey Hepburn sings in Breakfast at Tiffany's. So there's this big kind of freaky chord at the end that I love. What's a song by someone else I wish I'd written? Right Now, Cannibalism by Slater. I fucking love that song. I'm so mad I didn't write that song. I think it's so good. Oh, my favorite. Oh, and then maybe after this I'll play the piano version of Be Good on Bandcamp as a little like button. I see. I love this song. Oh. I love this one so much. Before you left inside and wait for me. You know what I mean? Kind of like Be Good and Wait for Me, I guess. Let's see. Favorite clothing brands, many of which I can't afford. Vivienne Westwood, Delara Finicoglu, Simone Rocha. And then I like finding weird vintage clothes. Megback Studio. Bailey Lane, who makes a lot of my tour costumes. I love a lot of independent designers. There's a store in New York called Venus in Tokyo that I love. Shout out. Oh, here we go. Here comes the big part. I was so proud when I did this arrangement, and then it ended up being so much campier and bigger and more dramatic. I would actually stream Cuphead. I would. I love Cuphead. The only problem is I can't like talk and play it at the same time. I lock in so hard that I feel like I would have difficulty like speaking at the same time. I saw you live once and saw you trip and fall backstage. Likely story. I believe you. I don't remember that happening, but I think I just have so much adrenaline after I get off stage that, I don't know, I have no regard for my own life and limb. Okay, we're drawing to the end of Death of a Cheerleader, 5 years old. Isn't that crazy? Oh yeah, and then there's this Mellotron choir at the end. I wish every song of mine had a music video. I wish most of the Mirror songs. I thought I was gonna get to do 3 music videos for Mirror, and I only got 1. And I didn't know the one that I got was gonna be the only one. And had I known, I would have done it. I would have done a completely different concept. So I wish a lot of the Mirror stuff had music videos. The next album, no matter how I put it out, I'm going to find a way to do a bunch of visuals, because that is something that means a lot to me. So Oh, what's it? Where'd it go? Oh, I actually don't know that song. It just automatically went to someone else. Okay, so that is literally Red with Love. Or Red with Love. That's Death with Cheerleader. That's literally Death with Cheerleader. That was the album Death with Cheerleader. And I'll play the, let me play the Be Good piano version. So this is the version that I put out yesterday, and it's just download only. It's not going to be on streaming, and I honestly don't know how long I'm going to keep it up on the website or Bandcamp, so download it while you can. But it is pretty, and I like it very much. And it sounds like this. What comes first in my process? Album aesthetic. They kind of okay, so the question is, what comes first in your process? Does an album aesthetic come first and inspire the music, or does the music come first and inspire the aesthetic? It's a little bit of both. They kind of inspire each other. I feel like I think of an album as like a little slice of my life or what I'm thinking about at the time. I like to ask people when I meet them, like, what's inspiring you right now? Because I feel like my brain works in that way, where like there are certain subjects or themes or whatever that are inspiring me at a certain time in my life, and then they kind of file into songs, and then those songs kind of tell me what the box around them should be. Oh shit. I put little social media blocks on for myself. Wait, hold on. I have to get Sorry about that. I do little social media blocks for myself, and I just got the warning that I was about to be locked out. So, yeah, that was the Be Good piano version. You know what? I'll play it again because we missed half of it. But what did I miss? Aw, everyone's being so nice. Thank you for being nice to me. I genuinely don't take it for granted because I'm not very nice to myself. Yeah, so Lauren engineered this Be Good piano demo. I'm gonna start it over because I disappeared. We have your Letterboxd. I don't really use Letterboxd, but I should. I have one, but I don't use it, and I should. This filter. Oh, Lauren, are you joining? Lauren. I'm inviting Lauren.
What is that?
It's Lauren Marquez, everyone!
I've never been on Instagram Live before. This is crazy.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome Lauren Marquez to Instagram Live.
Hi.
Here she is. Lauren, do you want to talk about how you joined Pom Pom Squad?
Sure.
Or should we talk about the Be Good piano demo, or what do you want to
Up
talk
to
about?
you. Either one. We can talk
Let's
about
talk
the piano
about
demo.
let's talk piano demo.
Since
Well,
it's
it's on.
Yeah. This one, I think, was this one that started in practice?
Yeah.
Because I started playing something on a keyboard, and I was like, I think we were like playing Be Good or something, and I started doing different chords to it, and was like, oh, this is like a Kingdom Hearts ass kind of chord progression for Be Good. And then you were like, oh, actually, I really like that. Maybe we should do something with it.
Yeah. Well, I've been wanting to do like a rearrangement of Be Good.
Yeah.
And I think I actually had started it because I was like thinking about the Death of a Cheerleader anniversary, and then you played it in band practice, and I was like, that's like exactly what I want.
Yeah, because you were like, oh, I've been trying to do something with it. Yeah.
Yeah, and we do share Kingdom Hearts as a strong reference in our lives.
Kingdom Hearts mentioned. That's
Kingdom Hearts mentioned, and so it felt like a perfect meeting of the Mia Lauren mind meld.
Exactly.
But yeah, Lauren engineered, and we
recorded some. Well, you did your vocals, I think, and then we recorded a good friend of ours, Jack Manning, played some piano for it,
Shout out Jack
and we
Manning.
recorded that because he's an excellent piano player, so talented.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then you did a lot of like production stuff on your end with it,
Yeah.
some nice like atmospheric stuff, and the kind of the main synth sound at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. It's
Um,
from my favorite plugin, Sky Keys. My
Shout
beloved
out Sky
Keys.
Keys.
That sponsor me, Sky
Sky
Keys.
Keys, email
I've been
us.
like very much in my little producer era though, and Lauren has been my ride or die.
It's been really fun. Yeah.
It's been really, really fun. Lauren, do you have anything to say about the new music?
I don't know what I'm allowed to say about the new music. The new music is musicking. It's coming. It's happening.
You can say something vague. You can say one vague thing, or you can say something that is a spoiler but won't make sense to anyone but us.
Oh, I didn't plan to
You're
talk
not
about this. I
prepared.
have to think about it. I'm not prepared for this.
That's okay. I'm not
Um,
prepared. I'm catching Lauren off guard, but it has been musicking. We are making it, and I like it, and I think it's cool.
yeah, it's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited.
Yeah, but Lauren joined Pom Pom Squad because we did.
Almost 5 years ago, actually.
Was it 5 years
Speaking,
ago?
speaking of the 5 year anniversary,
Oh my God, yeah,
I met
yeah,
you guys
in
right after the album came
2021.
out.
You're so correct.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yes, it was right after the album came out. So Lauren met Shelby at a party that I was
Hmm.
also at, but I did not meet Lauren that night.
Yeah.
And then
I
we
met
just so
Shelby and
happened
Alex
to.
that night, actually. But
Oh,
Shelby and
really?
I like kept in touch. We were like adding each other on Instagram.
Yeah.
And
So Lauren met every Pom but me.
and then yeah, we ended up doing a session a few months later where I did finally meet Mia.
Yeah.
Um, and then a few months after that, you guys were looking for someone to come on tour.
Yeah,
And
for the Death of a Cheerleader headline.
yeah,
You did
that and the
something.
Hotties tour.
Oh yes. Oh my God. Wait, that's
Yeah,
great.
that was like early 2022, I think.
I guess it was the Hotties tour because Alina did headline. You did Hotties
Yes.
tour.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Did you think I was cool when you met me, or did you think I was weird?
I did. I remember at the party they were like, "Oh, Mia's also in our band, and but she's over there." And like I was like, "Oh, she's talking to people who I don't know." I'm like too scared to go over there and talk to all the cool people over there. Uh,
But were they? How cool were they?
I don't
Anyway,
know. I don't
um,
remember who was there.
that's fine. If the new music was an emoji, what would it be?
I want to say, well, the first one that popped into my mind was the little like smiling imp guy, kind of like the purple one who's kind of like,
Smiling imp?
do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
Hold on,
Wait.
let me put
If
it in
I
the chat.
Google smiling imp emoji, I'm scared of what would come up. Oh wait, literally it was the first thing that came up. Okay, I
You,
know what you're talking about. I don't know what I would say. It
but
would
that's only
be
for like certain parts of it,
for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. I'm like, what emojis exist?
right?
Um, I have to think about that.
This
Maybe
guy,
I'll,
yeah,
maybe I'll.
Shelby's got it.
Oh, Shelby has one.
Well, Shelby is
Oh, Shelby has the imp.
the imp.
The imp. I always thought it was just like a purple devil.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's our 5 year lore anniversary. 5 year lore anniversary. Happy anniversary, Death of Cheerleader and Lauren Marquez.
Yay.
Let's see. Drunk Place was one of my top. Oh, that's so nice.
Someone
Mm-hmm.
asked favorite touring snack. I just want to throw this out there. I love some dips. Give me like a hummus or like a guacamole.
That's true. I don't know. I always like if we're at a gas station or whatever. I always get the Welch's fruit snacks like a child,
Those are good. Yeah.
or like a yeah, like a Welch's fruit snack. A pita chip is dangerous for me because I
That's
won't eat
yeah,
like a
that's a good one.
whole bag. I started hiding them from you guys
Yeah.
because
Yeah, that did happen.
I wanted them to. Okay, to my credit, it was because usually I would not eat before the show because I get too nervous, and then my food gets taken away, and so then I just don't eat. So then I just would eat the entire bag of pita chips as my dinner, very girl
Fair.
dinner style.
Fair.
Oh, shout out 9:30 Club Cupcakes. We know how Lauren feels
That's
about
true.
9:30 Club. Favorite venue we've ever played. I'm gonna venture to guess Lauren's is 9:30 Club.
That's true. Yeah. Although, um, I was gonna say shout out Music Hall of Williamsburg in Brooklyn, but I think
Hmm.
they're closing soon, which makes me very sad.
Wait,
But
really?
I heard that's what I heard. I if anyone can confirm, let us know. But
There's no way. That
uh,
feels like so spiritually incorrect.
I don't know.
Really?
But they
Well,
were great. And then First Avenue in Minneapolis is also
uh,
a very cool one
First off is
for
a big
me
one
and
for
for
me.
Mia personally. I know.
Yeah, because Prince is, I'm big on Prince. I don't play about Prince. Huge on Prince. And then I think for me, definitely First Ave and House of Blues Orlando just holds a very special place in my heart because I grew up going there. I went to a lot of shows there in high school. So we got to play House of Blues opening for the Happy Fits last year, and that was
And that was
amazing.
like straight up in Disney World too, which was cool.
Yes. Yeah. Third
So,
Man is great. Third
yeah.
Man is also amazing. Thank you, Mom, for the reminder. Although it does have like a lot of creepy taxidermy, and I don't really fuck with that. I don't fuck with the taxidermy, but it is a very cool
It
venue.
was cool. Yeah.
It's very cool and good. Say, are there any more questions for Lauren and I? Are we chilling?
I think we're chilling.
We might be chilling because I am, after this, I am gonna watch Love Island.
Yes.
Funniest band memory. We have so many
There's
memories.
a lot.
We've been
Um,
in situations.
yeah.
Favorite or and also favorite show we've done not in the US. Probably, oh gosh. I mean, one of them for me was Primavera in Barcelona, even though my one of my memories from being on stage, because I think I blacked out. I really liked my outfit. I remember my outfit very well. But then we started Cherry Blossom so slow by accident because this was before we had
Oh
like
no.
everything, and it was so slow. It was so slow. It was really bad, and it felt like that one song lasted 40 years. Um, so that was probably one of mine, not in the
Yeah.
US.
I
I
remember playing, I think it was we were on tour with Pup. We played the Roundhouse in London, and that was
oh
just a
yeah.
crazy venue. I think, like, at the time, the biggest venue maybe that we've done. Definitely that I had done at the time,
Yeah, I think that is one of the biggest that we.
but very cool venue.
I
Also,
think,
like,
yeah.
I
Oh,
just
sorry.
like London. London's fun.
I do like London. And then, yeah, funny band memory, man.
Trying to think of, like,
There's just so many. Like
yeah,
we've slept in a lot of weird places. We've
yeah.
experienced a lot of weird things. Like, I don't know. It's
There's
so
a lot
hard
of
to
things
say.
that were like crazy at the time and looking back are funny, but I don't know.
Yeah. I think there's definitely a lot of crazy memories. Yeah. Yeah. It's all coming back to me. I'm having like war flashbacks. Anyway,
Yeah.
did we meet Jack White? No. Hopefully one day. I would like to meet Jack White one
Jack
day.
White, get to the gig.
You were at which show? The Roundhouse show? Archive? Which one? Because that was a good show. I do feel like the pub crowd was like not fucking with us though. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun.
That show felt kind of different, I think, but in general, yeah, that was an interesting tour.
I just
But
think they didn't really. I don't think they really liked
I think
me.
they weren't expecting.
Yeah, I think so. Like the pub guys are so cool and so nice, and it was a great tour. Other than when we got robbed,
Yeah,
but that was a great tour.
it was fun.
Okay, well, will you ever do another show like that was for a show? I would like to. Yeah, I said this earlier in the stream, but yes, I definitely would like to do another show like that was for a show.
That one was really fun.
Yeah, and I think it was just like the perfect situation. Like it was like, yeah, a crowd full of people who want to hear the B sides and want to hear the weird songs, and so you get to be good and everybody sings along and it's very sweet,
Yeah,
which doesn't always happen at the main show, you know. Shout out Catesley.
yeah.
Bristol. What's up, Catesley? Last show in Paris was unforgettable. I agree. I loved the Paris show. Hi, Shelby. Welcome back, Shelby. Shelby, do you want to join?
Shelby,
Shelby, get Shelby in the room. Shelby, get Shelby and Bug in the chat.
do it, do it.
Do it.
Can you do?
I don't think Shelby's gonna do it.
Uh-huh.
I don't
Say, can
know.
you do three at a time?
Just no from Shelby.
No.
Well, I feel like we should start wrapping up, but this was great. I have some DMs to send to some vinyl folks. And Lauren Marquez, love you so much. Love me some Lauren
How do I want to do
Marquez.
all the hearts, all the what's the yeah?
I can't do that one.
I think it's this, and then
Fuck.
if
I
we were
like
next to
that.
each other, we could do the thing. But
I
yeah,
don't know what's wrong with me. Like I'm a guitarist and
you
I
did
can't get
it.
my
You're literally
fingers
doing it
to
right
like
now.
do the thing. It's just such a struggle for me. Like my hands are shaking. Anyway,
That's okay.
love you guys so much. Happy 5 years of Death of a Cheerleader.
Happy 5 years! Wow.
And to many more years of Death of a Cheerleader and to a new album soon.
Yay! All right, I'll hop off
Yay!
and let you say your last.
Okay, Courtney, love you, Courtney. Love
How
you
do I
guys.
how do I turn the dang thing off?
I can't play here. I'm gonna cancel you. Okay, I don't know how to get rid of Lauren, so I'm just gonna go. All right, love you guys. Thank you so much for
Bye.
joining. Bye. Thank you to everyone who joined and who did, and I'll see you soon, I hope. Okay, bye.